Okay, thank you. I'm
bet.
sorry to interrupt.
Thanks.
No.
What's your name?
Chris.
Hi, Chris. Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Chris.
thanks a lot. Okay.
So now, my one of my concerns about this is what about a 2 or 3 page ballot, which is, I mean, that's
going to be
reality. That's destined for Cuyahoga County. And so one of my main concerns is I've watched the Diebold optical scanners. I mean, it's an optical scanner. Let's just say I'm not comparing quality. I'm not comparing quality. But only count 1 page at a time.
That's what this does.
So is there any way for this machine to know to group pages into ballots? To say I've got 1 ballot, now I've got 2 ballots.
To show you that you voted? No. This is like a multi-page ballot?
Yeah.
No.
Not here.
Well, you know what? I'm going to talk more towards
Here's Jerry in a suit.
Yeah.
Hi, Jerry.
Right now, we set the counter normally to increment the counter based on the page 1s. Because most people always return page 1s. They don't always return the page 2s.
In absentee ballots.
But when we do count them, it does count both pages. We just don't increment the counter on the unit.
I don't understand.
Okay, you know how we get our reports and it shows ballots cast?
Yes.
It says show total ballots cast, and we usually use the page 1s, but it also shows the number of page 1s we've got and the number of page 2s we received back.
So if one would only look at the number of page 1s that were returned, for the most part, it would be a reasonable guesstimation that that's the number of ballots that were cast.
That's kind of the theory, yes. And because you can't, I mean, as you know, most people always want to vote candidates, and usually page 2s are
No,
usually
I
issued,
understand the reasoning for that.
Yep.
And then,
But we will have a count of all pages.
Okay, but will it say which page it is?
It'll say number of pages.
No, but it won't say how many
We could
page
match up a
2s.
page 1, page 2. If you
Why not? If they're listed as, if they're coded as page 1 or page 2.
well, we know that, but like if you guys both put in your ballots, page 1s, page 2s, we would not know that page 2 went to your ballot and that page 2 went to his ballot. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think she's asking that. You just want a tally of total for each
Total
page.
totals? Yes, we're going to have we'll have totals.
And that we can do.
Yep.
Okay, so let me get this clear.
Okay.
So on the night before certification, when they're looking at the report,
Yep.
and they're looking at at pages cast,
Yes.
they will have a reasonable way to go back to that report and say this is ballots cast,
Right.
not pages
Right.
counted.
We'll have a ballots cast, right? Yes. There'll be a ballots cast.
And then tell me this, when they go to make remakes, it's now a 3-page ballot. Some cities are going to have probably
Oh yeah,
3
I'm
pages.
hearing Columbus may have a 4-page.
Okay, so when they go back to that, when they're doing remakes, do you think it's reasonable if they're looking for a total ballot tabulation that they don't just grab the page that needs to be remade, that they take a whole ballot?
No, they'll grab the page that has to be remade.
Then they're going to have a bunch of orphan ballots left in their blank ballots.
Why?
I have a 3-page ballot, and the second page of Bedford 1A got messed up,
Yep.
okay? So now if I just go back and get page 2 of Bedford
remake it and
in that package that came from the printer, now in that shrink wrap package, I have 2 orphan pages in that package. There's no way to then, do you understand what?
Oh, you're talking about when I have leftover ballots to be able to...
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, you still can do that because we'll have a count of the remakes. It's going to say we remake, and we serialize. We don't serialize them. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll know how many ballots remakes you did off of Cleveland 1A.
Okay. Yeah, but there's still very little way to reconcile the total quantity of ballots to allow the board to know that they've accounted for every blank ballot that they had in hand.
Yeah, that could be true.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Was
would
there
be.
an audit log that was run in the Unity tabulator?
Yeah.
Did you print it
No,
off?
we've never printed it. No one's ever asked for it.
Thank you.
But it's in there still.
Thank you.
Gary, if you come up here, Gary's last days today. The board. the camera ready, right? You always do. Gary, come on up here. I've known Gary, he was my mayor back in 1995. When I moved in 91, I was looking to do something in the city. And so Gary appointed me to the Sewer Equalization Board of all 30 places. But that's where I really appreciated that opportunity to serve the public and work with you. That's our first when our timelines crossed. They've kept in touch over the years. It's been a real honor and a privilege to work with you, Gary. And we're fortunate to have you serve us as our administrative assistant. On behalf of the board, a resolution that's been prepared. I'd just like to read excerpts of it. The board recognizes and appreciates and honors you, Gary, for your many years of service in the capacity of an executive assistant, to the director as the deputy director of the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections, and finally as an AA to us Republican board members. Gary's fortunate to have his lovely and a long marriage. His wife Carol is here with him today, and I want to recognize Carol. You played an important part in his life. I know he talks about you all the time. And his wonderful son Paul is here, who serves, I think, as a firefighter, also and serves the public as well. Their son Adam, who was not able to be here today because of work commitments. He has succeeded and done an admirable job in representing and assisting Republican board members in fulfilling our duties and responsibilities to the residents of this county. And you have an experience in the corporate world. In fact, Gary was an executive with First Energy for many years and then came here to the board after his service there. You have always been warm and friendly, very self-assuming, Gary, and very approachable, but yet very capable. And on behalf of the entire board and those employees you work with in the residents of this county, I want to wish you good health and continued success.
Thank everybody for their friendship and camaraderie. And there's some tough times. I'm sure there'll be more tough times coming, but it's up to you guys to do that now. It's been a pleasure, like I said, working here and knowing everyone, and good luck to everyone else.
Thank you.